Hi guys, welcome to Style and Direction, a classic menswear podcast without the stuffiness. This is your host, Ethan Wong.
I'm Spencer Audi, and da, 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 da. You know what that sound means.
Star Wars.
Star Wars is here again, baby.
Star Wars, it's... I don't know if I should say this on the podcast.
I haven't seen it still, so keep that in mind.
Okay, but the last time I saw my ex was when Rogue One came out, and we're planning to meet up and catch up again now, and it's like, oh, I guess Star Wars is going to be like our meetup thing, I guess.
Yep.
Like
so every year, come December time, it's gonna be Christmas for Tinseltown. Star Wars.
Star Wars, the last elf.
The
last Mimsy.
Yep.
I remember watching that as a kid, and I did not know what the hell was going on. Like I
didn't hear the last what? I didn't hear what you referenced.
Oh, I said the last Mimsy.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Secret of Nim.
Yeah. Classic Don Bluth. Is that Don Bluth?
That is Don Bluth.
That is.
What did you think of the Don Bluth animation in this Star Wars?
I thought it was really great. I thought, whoa, retro. So,
I like that no one's gonna know the jokes until this comes out.
No one. Oh, everyone's gonna know my side of the dialogue, but no one's gonna know the other side.
So,
just
for
funny.
A little bit of background.
Yeah.
We have experienced a ridiculous number of technical difficulties over the course of recording this podcast. Last time we recorded, we did this experiment where Ethan went live, and then in between
I am
recordings,
live right now.
They were like, hey, now 2 people can go live. And we were like, perfect. But they won't let me do it.
Nope. Spencer is the only... Out of everyone who is in the live stream, Spencer is the only one that cannot join, and we have no idea why.
We don't know what's going on.
No. It's ridiculous.
Back to Star Wars. Did they reveal who finally won the Star War?
They did. The stars did.
Nice.
And, yeah.
Are you excited for the new Star Wars movie where they team up with X-Men? Because of that whole buyout.
I'm so ready for Star Wars Infinity Crisis on all worlds.
Okay, we have our SEO mandated Star Wars jokes.
There it is. Now the algorithms will pick up Star Wars. That means everyone is gonna find our great podcast about clothing.
Now it's time for another topic: Jingle bells.
Batman smells.
It's Christmas time.
It's Christmas time. That's right.
Christmas time for Tinseltown.
Yeah, it's literally a week from now.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 days.
It's 7 days.
Speaking of that, have you ever seen The Ring?
Yeah. Well, actually, I've seen a lot of clips on YouTube.
Oh.
I can do an impression.
Do it.
You're gonna die in 7 days.
Nice. That's a great good job.
Uh-huh.
So Christmas time usually means Christmas parties, and that's a great opportunity to dress up. Here are 5 stylish ways to look good at your Christmas party.
Number 1, wear this watch from the company that sponsors me.
Whoa, girls are going to be looking at your watch. It's called Original Grain. That's actually a real company, by the way.
Oh boy, you're throwing shade.
I am throwing shade. I think if people watch or listen to the podcast, and if they know Original Grain, they're probably going to know who I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. So it's teaching men's fashion, but whatever. I'm just going to call it out right now.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, yeah. But anyway, in the past, people used to dress up for Christmas parties, Mm-hmm. I think what some of the cool illustrations that Spencer and I have, I would say grown up on, but that sounds kind of weird.
Yep.
Well, I guess in our menswear journey, you see those Lawrence Fellows stuff of people like wearing like cool sport coats, smoking a pipe.
Weed.
Yeah, okay. And going to Christmas parties. And I don't know, Spencer, when you were first getting into it, did you dress up for your Christmas parties?
Oh yeah. Definitely. Because when I first got into it, I took literally every excuse to throw on a tie, no matter how out of place it was. And
what a nerd.
Yeah, right. And I'm doing that less now. But yeah, I definitely did that.
On that subject, I know this was in our Cut Sprezzatura episode.
Our lost episode.
Our lost ep. And there's clearly a picture of me having dinner with my friends outside of Buca di Beppo, and I'm wearing a boater and a plaid suit with a bow tie.
Oh boy.
And everyone else is in jeans. And then we also walked around Old Town Pasadena in that. So I definitely understand when you or empathize when you say I took every opportunity to dress up, because I did the same thing too.
Yep. But it's like, I mean, okay, so inside baseball from a Men's Warehouse employee right now. We still get a lot of guys who come in and they're like, "Hey, I'm going to a Christmas party. Do you have a plaid jacket?" Or more often than not, it's like, "Do you have like a burgundy like red velvet dinner jacket?" And that is not a joke. I've gotten that request like 3 or 4 times in the last week.
Actually, like a month ago, we received a dinner jacket commission, and it was pretty cool. It was like, it wasn't burgundy, it was like red, and it's like 80% wool, like 20% lurex, which is like some synthetic. So because it was like shiny, it felt like it had like a weird crunch to it.
Ooh, crunchy
roll. Captain Crunch.
Use the code. Street
yeah,
Expressa. Get your free anime.
And it was weird, but I feel like, yeah, obviously he would buy this for Christmas time because it was red. It had wide shawl, satin lapels.
Hell yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna post it on Instagram for the Ascot Chang one. I think about a month, because we've got other stuff we want to push out.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I like it when we get stuff like that, because it kind of shows a little bit of effort that we lack.
Yeah, because it's kind of, it seems like it's weird, but it seems like Christmas time and stuff like that. At least, again, from my experience getting customer requests where I work, it seems like that's like the one place where people still kind of want to show off a little bit and not just
I think Christmas and New Year's maybe are one of the, because there's company Christmas parties. I think that's usually what it is, right?
Yeah.
Company Christmas parties, and for some reason they always want to go with plaid. Or
I just remembered I have a Black Watch vest that I haven't worn ever. I should try to break it out before Christmas.
I remember that you told me.
Yeah,
that
I got it
should
for like
get
$7.
One too. Yeah, and then look where that got you. Nothing. But so Spencer and I, we have a little holiday tradition that we do. We go to on the blog I call it a vintage Christmas party, but to these people it's just a Christmas party because it's the vintage community. Yeah. It's like eating Chinese food in China. It's just called food over there.
So we go to, to everybody else, it's a vintage Christmas party.
Right. It's at our friend Benny Reese's house. He's like the king of vintage.
He's the king of swing.
And he does swing. He's a good swing dancer, apparently. I wouldn't know because I've never danced with him, but...
I've never danced.
By the way, I know this is being candid, but apparently Rob at Joyride was like, how come Ethan doesn't shout me out whenever he wears our stuff? And I'm like, that's because I don't have a lot of your stuff.
Here's a shout out.
Here's a shout out. Everyone, go to Joyride.
Yeah, I probably am. Chances are I'm wearing something from them today because I have a lot of their ties.
I'm not wearing anything from them right now.
That's a shame.
So, but yeah, I think it's kind of cool when people dress up for Christmas time because I don't know what it is. Like, is it classy? Like classy Christmas?
Like the episode of The Office?
I was literally about to reference that when you have like classy.
And in that one, he
Santa
wears
Bond.
a burgundy dinner jacket.
And he does, and I think that's super cool. It's really a holiday that you don't really think about dressing up that much.
Yeah.
It's baffling to me that that's what people do. And what did we wear last time? I think I wore a brown suit to the Christmas party.
I wore my belt back with the odd vest and trousers.
What you wear you were pretty bold. I remember that.
I was
you
pretty
wearing
bold.
It was like you're wearing the same jacket, kind of a similar jacket to what I'm wearing right now.
No. It was my like it was like what do you call it? Like bird's. No, it wasn't bird's eye tweed. I think the vest and the pants were bird's eye tweed or something like that. Yeah,
and you wore a gingham shirt with like a bold print tie. That was wild.
Yeah, like that 20s like deco tie.
Yeah. But yeah, it's really great.
Yeah, because I mean, it's like so Christmas time for us Californians.
That's another thing to think about. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like we basically have like maybe a month and a half of like weather under 75 the whole year, and we haven't really gotten that yet. It's like December 18th.
It's like the latter half of December to like I don't know.
And the past
maybe
week
early
it's
February,
been like
maybe
in the 80s. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's basically like Jump by Van Halen all the time.
Okay.
I'm proud of
Nice.
that joke.
That was
Thanks.
pretty good. Is that like
Thanks.
the 180 song that you know off the top of your head?
I did because it played during the trailer of Ready Player One, and I was sad because it wasn't the awesome orchestral remix of Imagination.
Okay.
But
But yeah, so back to the point.
yeah,
All we should also we need to get back to the Christmas, like Benny's Christmas party, because we like just kind of dropped that. But back to our point. So
right.
like we have like a month and a half of like weather where we could actually like comfortably layer or comfortably wear some of our heavier stuff. And so it's like at least Ethan and I take full, like we
Yeah.
definitely take every opportunity to do that. We take advantage of it is the
I
phrase
mean,
I
I was
thinking
able to
of.
go to New York and bring out my coat. I don't think it's cold enough for me to bring my coat out here,
Unless we
but at
were
least
out
like
at like super late at night.
yeah, one time I think we went home like at 1 and it was pretty cold.
Yeah,
I think.
because I mean last night I was out at like 11:30 and it was like 55 degrees or so.
That's true.
And that's about the
true.
coldest it gets down here.
That's yeah. I was okay. So I don't know if we want to transition out of this Christmas topic right now, but I was at Benny's to buy my tuxedo for New Year's, and
Ah.
I had to change in his cold garage at like midnight, and so just hanging dong. No, I wasn't hanging dong. I was wearing my me underwears.
Hey guys,
And
check out The Disaster Artist in theaters now.
it's a great film.
Yeah.
Sponsored post. But yeah, I was able to try on some tuxedos, and because I don't actually have a tuxedo for New Year's, I don't have a full tuxedo. Like all I have are odd jackets and odd trousers, which is against the ethos of a tuxedo because it's supposed to be a strict match.
Yeah.
But that's another thing. Yeah. So like I think New Year's Eve is another holiday where people dress up for. I guess maybe dress up a little bit more than usual because it depends on where you're going. Obviously,
Mm-hmm.
like on MFA, I've seen guys like, oh, I'm gonna wear like all black with like like a mod thing, like maybe like a blazer, turtleneck, and like Chelsea boots. And it's the new year. You want to start off the new year in style, right? So
Yep.
it's yeah.
That's a song or something, isn't it?
Is it?
I think so. I don't know.
No.
Tell, comment, and subscribe. And tell us in the
There it is.
comments
Tell us
below.
what it is. But it's also one of the few times when people actually actively wear tuxedos.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think weddings now are getting a lot. They're not like more casual. I mean, obviously you have some people who like do the whole rustic jeans and like a vest thing.
Yeah.
But
But I mean, most
I
of the time, like most of the time, it's like if it's only going to be the wedding party that wears tuxedos, if that. Like
Right.
the guests, I almost never have to wear them.
right. But from what I've learned in like retail, like usually around this time is when people are like, "Hey, do you guys have like a tuxedo?" And I'm like, "I'm sorry, we don't," because we don't do that. But now we do because Ascot Chang makes bespoke tuxedos. So
Sponsored post.
sponsored posts work. But yeah, so like it's when I was considering buying my tuxedo, or when I started to collect tuxedos and tuxedo jackets, because I technically have like all three versions of a tuxedo. I thought like there's like really maybe once or twice a year where you'd wear it,
Mm-hmm.
and usually it lasts you the whole time because I was talking. Well, I wasn't talking. I was, it's like a comment thread thing. But Eric Manby, he is the editor-in-chief of Plaza Uomo, which is a menswear magazine that works in conjunction with Pity, and he has a 1930s tailcoat that he wore on New Year's last year, and he mentioned that even though he's he's European, he's Swedish, I think, but even though it's harder to get some vintage in other places, like usually dinner jackets, tuxedos, and white tie attire is usually still in pretty good condition because people rarely wore it.
Yeah, so
back in
it's
the
like,
day.
it's like everybody had them, but it was still like not a super common thing to wear unless you were super rich. So
Right, and so yeah, usually, I mean, you might get moth holes, but like in terms of like wear, like they weren't. They're still. You're usually still pretty good, and you can find them. They're probably really common to find on eBay.
Oh yeah, definitely. I
if you
got
look at
mine
my-
for like $80.
Yeah, see, mine was more expensive because I
Oh,
bought
okay.
it from, Not
Bernard.
quality-wise, but I bought it from... What?
Bernard.
Bernard. I got it from Bernie Sanders. #resist. Am I right, guys?
Yep.
But I think it's fun because I don't really get to wear... That's like actually one of the few times a year I actually wear a bow tie even.
Yeah, I almost never wear bow ties. Well, I never wear bow ties, period. It's just like...
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah,
we talked about this before where it's like, do we not wear bow ties because we don't like them or because we don't have cool bow ties?
Yeah, exactly.
And I think Spencer is starting to not like bow ties because I just took a bow tie from him that I really liked. And I wore it, so...
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not... Yeah, bow ties are like... too dandy for me.
Yeah, honestly, I think they only look really good when you're wearing a tuxedo because it kind of ties the whole look together.
Mm-hmm.
But, and this goes into a totally different topic, but like, what the best choice for an outfit is and what is, like, the cool choice, I guess, and basically, let me restate that. So basically, it's like, yeah, you could wear a bow tie, but it would be better if you wore a necktie. Like, you could argue that. And
you
so
could,
if you wear,
but I disagree with it.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like when it comes to like stuff like to eccentric stuff like bow ties or.
Oh wait, are we talking about with tuxedos or just in general?
No, like in general.
Oh, okay, then I do agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like one of the reasons why we don't wear bow ties is like, yeah, we could, but it's safer and probably less weirded if we wear a necktie.
Yeah.
And so it takes a lot of intent to wear a bow tie. Like you gotta own that look.
Exactly.
And be a little bit
and also
conscious.
like this is kind of slightly off topic. But one of the reasons I don't like bow ties is because I don't think they look good unless you're wearing a double-breasted jacket or a three-piece suit, because otherwise there's just too much empty space.
Yeah. But I mean, technically, whenever I do it, I'm usually wearing a waistcoat, some sort of sweater or something.
Yeah.
There's a pro tip for you guys. This is not really an advice podcast. But there's one for free.
Like,
there you go.
Take it to the bank.
But yeah, I mean, wearing a bow tie to like a party, I think is kind of cool because I mean, I think you're owning that the dandy nature of it.
Yeah.
So I mean, people should dress up for Christmas parties and be creative, I think.
Yeah.
What's some of the best ways to do that, Spencer?
Well, I think we already got into this, but I think like I don't know why, but plaid jackets are really great.
Really great.
Yeah. So like because it's
Black
winter
Watch
time.
probably.
It's winter time. It's the solstice. That's a specific day. But if you get something like with a plaid pattern or something heavier like tweed or flannel, I think that's great. I always liked more casual outfits, like not like a full suit, although there are some suits that would look really good with that, like at a Christmas party.
Yeah, I think we know a guy, Tyler. He has like a green 3-piece flannel suit with like peak lapels from like the 30s. I'm like, that's a pretty dope Christmas suit, you know?
That's my favorite song. Wait.
What?
Wait, what's the? Damn it! I was talking to people about how much I hate the song "Christmas Shoes" last night, and we were looking up the artist.
What the hell is Christmas Shoes?
It's the one where it's like I went to the store and there was a little boy who's like, "My mama's dead, and I just want to get all these shoes," and then
it sounds like Pam's impression of like
Stanley.
No, like when she's all like, I don't know, but you didn't call her. You didn't call me afterward. Like when, the whole Danny Cordray episode.
Oh, yeah. But anyway, Christmas Shoes, it's the worst song ever written.
I don't think I've ever heard it, so thank God I have it.
That's crazy. Do you not... If you've listened to, like, Christian contemporary music radio during the holiday season...
I don't listen to the radio whenever I'm driving. So.
I don't listen to the radio either, but if your entire life, your entire 22 years, you have ever heard it during the Christmas season, you've probably heard that song before.
Okay, I'll listen to it afterward.
It's really bad. I think they made it into a movie.
No, really?
Yeah.
Well, they did that with Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, so I'm not surprised.
Yep, that also not very good.
Yeah. Have they made Santa Claus the song yet?
Just the song called Santa Claus?
Yeah. Well, the Santa Claus.
Oh.
Like,
yeah. Wait, does
Tim
the
Allen.
Santa Claus have a theme? Do you know the theme to the Santa Claus?
I don't know the theme to the Santa Claus.
Damn it.
So. Wow, this was a great episode.
Yeah, I love it.
I like we started off this like we probably can talk like half an hour about Christmas and
I mean,
New
we
Year's
could just
Eve
talk
attire.
about like just winter fashion in general, like layering and stuff like that.
Right. And how it is in California, it doesn't change, so people don't have winter fashion. Although I did see a guy wearing a hoodie and a sweater, but he was wearing like gym shorts.
Nice. That's
like
very California.
He was walking out like that with his girlfriend.
Yeah. But basically,
I mean, okay. Here's something that I've been wearing a lot more this season. These beanies that I got. I think I've been wearing them a lot. I don't know if Spencer, you saw my Steve Zissou.
I did see it.
Yeah. So if you guys look at like my Instagram story, I think at least in like my New York one, I'm wearing like a beanie. It's like a navy beanie. I got them from our friend Cody Wellama of Wellama Hats, sponsored post. And he's a retailer of other stuff, so he got these from Knickerbocker. So if you're in New York City, you can get them directly from Knickerbocker, I think. But they're 100% cotton, so they're not as like fake feeling as like acrylic or something. And they are like more like knit caps as opposed to a beanie. Like they don't hang off the side of your head or the back of your head. They don't give head.
Oh. That's a guarantee.
That's a guarantee. No head for you.
Yeah.
No soup for you.
Seinfeld.
Yep. Ba-dow. That's my Seinfeld knockoff theme. But no, I like them a lot. I think. I mean, we talk about fedoras, every once in a while, and
You're
like I said,
out. I can't hear you, and you froze on the most ludicrous face, and I wish I took a photo of it.
It's totally okay. I like how you said that because we're still recording, so we're gonna have that on the podcast now. So, what was I talking about? Fedoras? Sure. I was talking about fedoras, and I was saying like how like, I mean, fedoras, they offer a lot of protection, literally 360 degrees around your face because it's a circle, and they're warm, but you could argue that like they're too dandy, like a bow tie. So, the most utilitarian thing I think would be a beanie or a knit cap, because you can't really wear a ball cap with a suit. I mean, you could.
Yeah, because I think that's like a very hip, trendy thing to do.
No, I think it's also like a New York thing. I've seen it. Like, I've seen like old too.
Like,
guys.
I think
just,
it can look good. It's just not one of the things that I would do.
Right. So therefore, there's where the beanie comes in, and I definitely love wearing mine. I think Spencer should buy one because they look good. Although, didn't you say you look like like a burglar or something?
Well, I looked like a cat burglar when I was wearing your beanie because I was wearing like a dark jacket with like a black T-shirt and like a dark navy beanie, and so I looked like the wet bandit.
C'est la vie.
Yeah, c'est la vie. Wet Bandit. That's Christmas.
Yeah. Oh man, I can't wait to watch that movie again. You know what the greatest Christmas movie of all time is?
Are you gonna say Die Hard?
I was gonna say Die Hard.
Have you even seen Die Hard?
I've seen Die Hard. I've seen the first one. I haven't seen the second one yet.
Yeah, I don't like that argument because it takes place around Christmas. That doesn't mean it's a Christmas.
It's like saying my favorite song is Oh What a Night because it has the words December 1963 on it.
My favorite Christmas movie is Iron Man 3.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
My favorite Christmas movie is Home Alone, but that's a real Christmas movie, I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
Score by John Williams, by the way.
Whoa.
Speaking of John Williams and not speaking about menswear, I saw Heartbeeps.
Oh, you saw it?
I saw it.
Oh man, how was it?
It is only an hour and 17 minutes long.
How's Andy?
It is
Kaufman.
I mean, it was bad. I was reading in Wikipedia that he that's his only feature film because he had a terrible time on it and he knew it was gonna be bad and he's like, I'm never doing this again, and so he didn't. He knew it was god awful. It's a bad film, but
I just tried to join your live thing again and I can't still.
Let me see if I can add you right now. Nope. Oh, actually, everyone is unable to join. I don't know why.
Maybe you have a really poor connection.
That could be it. Oh, I'm not connected to Wi-Fi. That might be why.
That might do it.
But I wouldn't want to do that because then it would make the Wi-Fi that my computer is on really, really slow.
Okay, let's not talk about this anymore while we're actually recording.
Yeah. So, what would be like your ideal Christmas outfit?
Okay. Sorry, I was talking to my dad.
Nice.
An ideal Christmas outfit.
Yeah, I mean, we have our own clothes, but like, what would be like yours?
I mean, definitely something with a sweater. So, like,
whoa. Hold on now, a sweater. Calm down.
Yeah. So, I would probably, like I said, I would probably do like a plaid jacket. Like, Ethan, you know that like Brooks Brothers jacket that I just got on eBay?
No, but I'll take your word for it.
Okay, it's like a heavy tweed, like Prince of Wales check.
Dope.
So something like that with, I think, like maybe like a green or a dark red sweater, and then like gray flannels, which I still don't own. So high-waisted gray flannels, and then some kind of tie. I mean, it would depend on what sweater I wore, but kind of get that green and red thing going.
Nice.
That's just off the top of my head.
You gotta visualize it in your head.
Yeah, I have. It's like, give me like 24 hours and I'll come back to you with a Christmas outfit that's gonna knock your socks off.
I think I could rock up a black watch suit, like a 3-piece, maybe.
Something with black watch pants. I kind of want to get just black watch pants.
Like a dinner jacket with black watch pants. I think that's pretty dope.
Yeah, that would kick ass.
What is that?
Oh man. Oh dude, I wonder if it's still on Etsy, like a black watch dinner jacket from the 50s that was like $70 on Etsy, but I saw it like literally months ago. So who knows if it's
they
still
say
there.
Things you saw months ago are still with us.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd probably do like a black watch suit and maybe like a light blue striped shirt with a collar bar.
Okay.
And like I feel like a black knit tie to kind of just make it like somber, make it a cool classic Christmas.
Yeah, like you're going to a Christmas funeral.
Yeah. The Death of Santa Claus.
Yep. That was my favorite Santa Claus movie.
I know. But if like that would be like my suit outfit. If it was like a casual one, I would definitely do like cord trousers with like some sort of like vintage Jansen Christmas sweater.
Yeah.
And like that's it. Like I wouldn't even wear a sport coat.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good one too. Are we gonna do? Because you're coming to the movie thing on the 22nd, right?
Oh shit!
Damn it! Are you not?
Well, let's talk about this first. So, Spencer and I have a friend who does like a yearly Christmas thing, and we are gonna go. What are we watching? Miracle on 34th Street.
Life.
Oh, It's a Wonderful Life.
My favorite Christmas movie.
Oh, Clarence.
Yeah.
That's it. That's my impression.
That makes me. I'm not a jolly person.
No.
But It's a Wonderful Life and a lot of Christmas movies make me feel really fuzzy inside. Make me see the good in the world, which I don't see the other 11 months of the year.
That's pretty sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clarence, my wife.
Nice.
Thanks.
George Borat.
So, I don't know if I'm coming to that, but if I do go, I will probably be. I'll do what I did. I'll do cord trousers with like a Christmas sweater, some sort of cool sweater.
Yeah, because last year we did it, and we all did like our vintage Kaz.
Did you realize that Florian did not know what Biz Cash was? Did you see that?
No. What?
So on our Facebook group, Street Expressa community, which you can follow and go to and join in the conversation, someone posted a picture of a Engineered Garments Bedford, and I don't know if Spencer knows what that is.
I know what it is.
Yeah. So for the people on the podcast who don't know what it is, it's like a 3 or 4 button cotton sport coat that's like unstructured. It's got peak lapels. It's got like 4 patch pockets. It's pretty popular because it's like a sport coat, but it's not, because it's kind of cool. It's utilitarian. It's got workwear vibes. It can be dressed up, dressed down.
Right? Or no? No. That's not what I was thinking of. I was thinking about the like golf suit that he got.
Yeah.
But no, I know exactly the one you're talking about.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
And so I said, they're pretty popular and I did like the meme version of like Biz Cash, like with spaces in between and all caps. And then Florian was like, "What's Biz Cash?" And I'm like, "How do you not?"
Maybe
business
just
casual.
That nomenclature hasn't reached Germany.
Yeah, you know those Germans, right? They don't do that there. They always dress up.
I hope Florian doesn't listen to this. We're not shitting on you.
No, we're not. No, it just surprises me that like certain slang words aren't that popular. Maybe they just say business casual. They don't shorten it.
Yeah.
They don't deal with jokes like that.
But they're also very efficient, so you would think that they would like
they would shorten everything.
Yeah.
It's like Kevin. They want everything to be like, just cut out all the
Are we
useless
both
words.
doing like rewatches of The Office because we referenced it like 7 times today?
I think after we watched Danny Cordray, I've been watching it. So
yeah, I'm on the finale. I'm on the finale right now.
Oh man, don't cry.
I'm not gonna. The baby Wawa thing is dumb.
I can so just sit here and cry.
Yeah, that's a dumb plot.
Yeah, they really killed Andy. Welcome to Style and Direction, a podcast about The Office rewatching.
Yep. The Office episode by episode.
It's woof.com.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what would be your New Year's attire? And I know you have a tuxedo.
Yeah.
A double-breasted tuxedo, but would that be the one that you would wear? Like, is that your dream outfit? Like,
no.
In your head? Okay,
no,
what would be your New Year's one?
I would want to do, like, you know that Lawrence Fellows illustration of we've talked a lot about this, the burgundy shawl collar dinner jacket with, like, the wide shawl and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely want to wear that, puppers.
See, I would do the burgundy double-breasted one. Now
that's a good one. Yeah.
That's a great one. But I think I got pretty much my dream one. Well, not dream one, but yeah, my Dreamcast, my Sega Dreamcast. It's a 1930s tuxedo, single-breasted. It's got that loop closure, I think, like those two like the double
frog
closure.
Mouth or the frog closure.
Frog closure.
Yeah.
I thought it's fog.
No,
it's not. It is not that. Okay. Anyway, but it's got that. It comes with a cool dinner vest. It's got like kind of a low U. It's got lapels, which is dope. With like metallic buttons, I guess. And then they've got a 2-button waistband. And they're flat front. There's no pleats. And yeah. And unfortunately, it is satin. The lapels.
Unfortunately or fortunately?
Unfortunately, because I don't have. Do you have a satin bow tie I can borrow?
Yeah.
Oh, is it self tie?
Yeah.
Cool. Can I borrow that?
Yeah. What if I said no?
Then I'd be fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, I have one.
Okay, cool. So I guess that's what I'll be wearing.
Yeah.
To the thing, I gotta get tailored though. But we've got 2 weeks to New Year's. We've got time. So yeah, interestingly, I mean, you'll see this on the pod blog. Well, you're not wrong. But on the blog, it's got like the piping on the side on the side of the trousers is interesting because instead of like just a regular straight line, it's got like satin in the middle and like piping around it. So kind of I was talking to Benny. He said it's kind of like a throwback to like white tie because white tie has 2 stripes, I think. Or like a double stripe, something like that. And so I guess whoever made up this tuxedo was kind of going for that. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, it looks pretty classic. I mean, it's got a little bit of shoulder padding. It's got some waisting on it and like very curved and open quarters. But I have to get it taken in so it'll look a lot better. But I mean, that would be like my dream tuxedo for like regular wear, like getting married, going to tuxedo shopping, going to New Year's.
Yeah.
But if I was going to like an event, like a non-New Year's kind of an event, I would probably do like a double-breasted tuxedo. Yeah. Because I think that's a little bit more casual.
Yeah, because my tuxedo is a DBT, double-breasted tuxedo.
There you go. PFT, Paul F. Tompkins.
Yeah, I love that guy.
Cake boss.
Nice.
Thanks. But yeah, there's something cool about like the about the double-breasted tuxedo. I've seen a lot of guys wear it. I've seen if you guys follow Patrick Johnson Taylors or PJT on Instagram, one of the guys there, Dan Onassis. That's his Instagram. I don't know if that's his real name. But he wore a double-breasted tuxedo from them, and it looked really sharp. I mean, DB tuxedos are pretty rare. Just in general, double-breasted are rare in general. So seeing it on a tuxedo has a kind of old school vibe, and I really like that.
Okay, well, at least double-breasted tuxedos are rare now. They were.
They were pretty common. Well, yeah, they were common back in the day. 'Cause I guess they were like the go-to, right?
Yeah, they were the goat.
Greatest of all time.
Yep. Yeah, because like you said, they are a little bit more casual. Than,
oddly enough, right? Because
yeah,
I mean,
a lot of people assume that double-breasted jackets and stuff like that are more formal. I don't think that's not the case.
yeah, it's
Technically,
like,
it's not the case.
yeah, they talk about how like it covers more of your body. There's probably more of a figure. There's peak lapels. Like, oh, that makes it more formal.
Mm-hmm.
But I think formality just depends more of like pattern, fabric, and
Yeah.
cut. I think, but yeah, I don't know why they think that for double-breasted.
What a bunch of idiots.
Yeah, idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, idiot.
I want to get that
Wow.
ringtone.
Yeah. Just get the audio from that episode. Just cut it out.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna look it
Yeah.
up. I bet they released that. Another office
Yeah.
joke for you guys.
There it is. But yeah, I would definitely wear the DBT for like a dinner event or some black tie event that I would get invited to. Probably not, but it's just so cool. It's because I've seen pictures of like Jimmy Stewart wearing one, and I'm like, damn, that guy is
What a guy.
one tasted dish.
I'd like that. That is one bridge I would like to cross.
Okay, I'm using that now. That's a great one.
I think I stole that from someone. Key and Peele. I stole it from Key and Peele.
That is one bridge I'd like to
Yeah.
cross.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. All right, guys. Well, we're about finished here with this episode.
Pull up did you pull up the Gmail?
I did. There's nothing in it.
Nothing?
There's nothing. No, there's nothing. There's nothing in our
that
email.
sucks. Okay, well, we have a review that we read in the Lost episode, I think, right?
Yeah.
So
Let's hope that
here's-
this one isn't bad. So,
Here's a review from Turker Jobs,
Love
Steve
it.
Jobs' younger brother.
what's
And
up, Turker?
And he says, informative, casual, and enthusiastic. It's incredibly cool to hear fellow millennials excited and educated about vintage clothing without being stuffy snobs about its uses. That's like our intro. I recommend this for any guy interested in learning about menswear, even those who think they are uninterested in vintage classic clothing. If you go in with an open mind, you're bound to gradually integrate Ethan and Spencer's knowledge into your styling/wardrobe. Looking forward to more episodes.
Wow, thanks, Turker.
Yeah. So
That was really
that's
nice.
our one
We
review.
shouldn't
We
have
are a
make fun of
5-star
the name.
podcast.
We are a 5-star podcast.
Uh-huh.
Take that,
Dennis.
my brother, and me.
Yeah. Yep.
Guess who's coming for you now?
Let's see what their
McElroy's.
listeners also subscribe to my brother, and me. Oh, damn it. They're also 5 stars.
Well,
Do you want to know the other podcasts our listeners subscribe to?
yeah, let's talk about that real quick. Also, can we
Blammo,
talk about... That makes sense.
The Art of Manliness,
Okay,
My Brother, and Me,
right.
Pod Save America,
Okay.
and Revisionist History with Malcolm Gladwell. I know that I subscribe to My Brother, and Me, and Revisionist History, so maybe it's like I'm one of like 5 subscribers.
And I subscribe to Blammo
Who's
and
the
this
Art of-
podcast.
Do you listen to The Art of Manliness?
I do not.
So that's at least one other person.
There you go. That makes sense. I mean, Art of Manliness is a another, not really menswear, but more of just men's lifestyle kind
Yeah.
of thing. And then Blammo, which if you have not heard it, I really recommend if you're really into just men's fashion in general and a lot of iconic people. I think their tagline is like conversations with like
Interesting
about
people.
culture. Well, yeah, conversations about culture and the people who shape it, which I think is really cool.
That is a good one.
He started out, Jeremy Kirkland. He started out doing interviews with like menswear guys like Jim Moore, who is the old editor-in-chief of GQ, Sid Mashburn. But now he's kind of expanding with music, with tech. So he's really taken off, which I think is really cool.
He's gonna be the next big thing.
Yeah, the next big thing, big
Uh-huh.
fat liar. That was a cool little sponsored post for Blammo right there.
Yeah.
And his thing is Blammo, ! The podcast with an exclamation point. So
Oh, that is the title. Yeah.
that is, yeah. So we don't have anything cool like that. We just have classic menswear podcast without the stuffiness.
Yeah.
And we still don't have a sign off yet.
Oh,
so
let's come up with one.
right.
Let's do something Star Wars related because this is, as you know, our Star Wars.
Okay, I would do something, but you haven't seen the movie.
Okay, well, what's
So-
something that you can say?
Okay,
What's
here's something that I can say. I think this won't be, this will be so cringe for you, and you'll see it when the movie is done.
Right.
So here's my sign off. Godspeed, rebels. I'm not kidding you. That is a line from the movie.
Okay, well, we are rebels, so we're supposed to rebel. What's the line
I mean,
from Rogue One?
Our rebellions are built on hope.
No, she's like, it was in the trailer. I can't remember if it was in the actual movie.
You're all rebels, aren't you? I rebel. God damn it,
Yep.
that was bad.
Yeah.
But anyway, you guys can find us on Instagram at Ethan M. Wong.
I'm Spencer DSO.
Follow us. You can go join
Just follow
Facebook.
us in real life.
Follow us in real life.
I
Kill
think I
us.
made that joke last time.
Oh, well, we're just recycling jokes now.
Uh-huh.
You can join the Street Expressa community on Facebook. I think if you just look up Street Expressa or whatever, you'll be able to find it. We add everybody. It's just closed because people post pictures of themselves on it, so I don't really want anyone else to see it unless you're a part of the group.
Yeah.
But it's really fun. Spencer and I actually aren't that active on it as we used to be,
Whoops.
but people actually, we have frequent posters on there, so it's kind of cool. If you want if you don't really have an Instagram, but you still want to see pictures of well-dressed guys and get inspiration, it's a really great place to be.
Mm-hmm. It's a fun community.
Yep, it's definitely yeah. We can talk about this some other time, but we definitely have a weird review. It's not really a review, more of a rant about our Facebook group, but we'll talk about that next time. Yeah. And of course there is the Style and Direction, spelled all out with all letters, at gmail.com, styleanddirection@gmail.com, and you can give us questions there if you like. If you want us to give you a shout out, we can do that too.
Mm-hmm.
And also leave us a review. It really helps
On
us out,
iTunes,
helps other people listen more, what people find about us.
Yeah, because we read it today. If you leave a review, we'll probably read it on the show. It doesn't have to be a serious one, just as long as there's no straight up hate speech.
And as long as it's 5 stars, baby.
Yeah, we'll give it a read on the show. So
Yeah, there we go. All right, Godspeed, rebels.
Godspeed, rebels. Bye-bye.
God, I hate that line.